though, baby.
I know.
All right, you're live, but
Just like notch it
don't start
out, CNC it.
Wait a minute. Are we starting?
we're live, but no, don't start
Okay,
yet.
don't start yet. Yeah. You know we couldn't. I feel like we can do so much with our CNC, but we're doing like large parts. Like something like this. These are large parts.
Your CNC could cut that out?
Yeah, our CNC could cut that out, but it's not.
See? It's collaboration.
It's when you're like doing like the tiny circles, like this stuff, or
Harder.
Like, this is a little bit more difficult. And the only reason is because one, we don't have the tooling for it.
Well, the machine's probably like massive, right? Like 8 feet by 10 feet or something?
It's probably as big as the living room right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like up to, and then probably comes out to right about here, and then yeah.
That's crazy.
This is great.
So we gotta do like a tour there.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
We'd love to do tours.
Yeah.
They're parquet floors, so fancy.
Ooh.
No, they're from the 1930s. They had.
Wow.
What is it? I just say it's a sweatshop.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't a part of that, but yeah.
No, well, no, yeah.
No.
I don't think you were visiting that.
No.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Awesome, so we are live. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today at Cabinetry 102. We are down here in Centennial at QAV at the world's most amazing showroom. Literally here with Tyson Ravini. Tyson, thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it today. You guys, just going around here this morning, we've seen so much, and I'm so excited for you to start giving us a little insight into what you guys have to offer. So yeah, tell us a little bit about QAV.
Awesome. Well, we are happy to have Abacus here. It's been so nice, getting to know Stephanie over the last year and a half. I think is when we met.
Yeah.
And welcome back.
Thank you
so
very
nice
much.
To have you back.
I'm glad to be back.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with us, Quality Audio Video is located in Centennial, Colorado. We do have an award-winning showroom, as Stephanie alluded to.
The world's best.
The world's best. We were named #1 showroom in the world. And that's large part due to our focus on design and how it relates to technology. So we do offer a lot of different technology, both residential and commercial, and we focus on technology implementation. So a lot of times we'll be brought in the project in the architectural stage, earlier the better for us, and we'll coordinate with all the design build trades, teams like Stephanie and Abacus, builders, architects, to bring a vision to life, right, from the design stage. And so we'll work on automated lighting, motorized window treatments, music everywhere, video everywhere, inside, outside the home, especially all of us with COVID being trapped in our homes, outdoor living and entertainment became wildly popular. And we also do things like dedicated listening rooms and theaters, which help bring the family back together. So there's a lot happening with technology these days, and we try to make it as easy as possible for you so that you can enjoy all the entertainment and tech that we put into your home.
Just for a second, Tyson, if you don't mind, if we can pay attention to a little bit of the detail that you guys offer. I know we're standing in front of not just a piece of art, but it is literally a speaker system.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm glad you pointed that out. Obviously we're standing, it's right over my shoulder here. So this is pretty cool. This is our way to show the design build community and our customers one of the many ways that we'll blend audio with the arts. We're huge on technology, yes, but we're obsessed with the design and how we can integrate it and make it nice and subtle and blend with the environment. So this has got an amazing story behind it. So I'm good friends with Noah. He owns a company called Leon Speakers in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And Noah did an amazing job. He's an artist first and foremost, and he started a speaker company, but he's ultimately focused on design just like we are. And I think it was back in 2015, him and I were talking about, I was like, no, I want one piece when people walk in, they can see our commitment to this blending audio with the arts and how technology arrives at the intersection with design. And so this concept of sound sculpture was discussed. It was like all these ideas were coming together, and ultimately what we landed on was this one we call Lena Wave. It's got an amazing history and story behind how the design came about. It's handcrafted in Ann Arbor, Michigan by American machinists on amazing CNC machines like Abacus has here in Denver. And ultimately we can design it to be anything. So we want the architects, the interior designers, the artists in Colorado to help come up with the vision, and then we'll bring it to fruition and bring it to life. We've got people that literally have a metal dragon with all the speakers in it. We've got some where the center part will lift and you'll have like a safe or a hidden TV behind it. And there's also now a partnership with Sonos with these. So you'll have a Sonos that runs the speakers and part of the sound sculpture. So it's just super cool, and we love how audio blends with the arts.
So, I mean, Tyson, is it safe to say that you guys, you don't just offer just the black speaker anymore?
Right, yes. So that's a good point. So
what do we got over here?
I love this. So like when we ask people, what do you think of when you see a speaker? Almost always people will say, black cabinet, black grill. This is just what we envision. And so we've got something pretty cool here we like to call sound tiles. It's another example of audio arts.
Yes, and it does work. That's the best part about it. Oh, this is so unique. What a unique feature.
Yes, so also happy to say that the same amazing, talented team in Ann Arbor, Michigan helps us bring these to life. And so what you're seeing here is, first and foremost, it's art. So we're going to work on selecting the art for the space, and then we're going to integrate the audio behind it. And here again, we have Sonos running these sound tiles. So we have speakers and a Sonos amp that runs everything here. And in this case, these are a little bit more special. We were able to get licensing from a world famous photographer, Roberto Robin. And he's traveled with all kinds of groups with Run DMC, Kiss, the Beatles. And we have the licensing to put his artwork on the sound tiles as well. So
I must say that these are quite stable on the walls too.
Super stable.
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
Yeah, for sure. And they can be any size, so we could have just one, and it could be smaller, or you could have one large one, and it could be bigger. It's totally custom and whatever works for the space and what works for you.
Speaking of space, you guys can do, I mean, music everywhere, can't you?
Music everywhere. Let's go take a look at the kitchen. Yeah,
yes.
For sure.
You guys have such a beautiful display unit here. Let's talk about some of the music features that you guys offer and some of the other things outside of just the music.
Absolutely. So we know that when we get together with our family and our friends, everybody loves to entertain. And audio, video, these are things that are a big part of entertaining. So we're in the kitchen, and you'll find that a lot of people will, start congregating around the kitchen.
Absolutely. Especially when they have large islands. And
yeah. So we want to, support that same story and still have the music and video everywhere in the kitchen. So in this kitchen, we've got a pair of speakers in the ceiling. We've even added a subwoofer in the ceiling. And the reason is just we want to be able to bring the volume up when people start talking, you're having Thanksgiving or whatever becomes our new norm again here hopefully in the near future, and we're all getting together. So we'll have audio in here. We even have a TV in the back splash of the wall. So it's funny, we actually had a client come in yesterday. He's like, I don't know why I didn't think about that when I'm building my house, because
you can watch the cooking channel while you're cooking.
You can that's exactly right.
Then you don't burn anything, right?
Follow the recipe, you're not going to miss a beat. It's also really cool, so the chef and whoever that is in the house isn't missing March Madness or whatever else is happening around. You could be in here cooking and you got it all up on the display. So that's really nice. And just like everywhere else, design is really important to us. So if you look back here, we've got
this is really unique.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So we've got outlets by TrueFig in the wall. Here we've integrated them in the tile.
They're almost like chameleons in the tile, basically.
Yeah, totally chameleon. Our goal is to make them flush mount and totally integrated. So that could be in the stone, could be in the tile, could be in brick, drywall, whatever the surface material is. We can totally work with that. But we want to focus on the design as well in every space.
Awesome. Speaking of design, I heard you guys have a new employee.
We do have a new employee. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our team.
Let's go meet the newest member.
All right, let's go meet him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm super excited to introduce you to the newest member of our team.
Where is
He's also very excited to meet you. So without further ado, okay, Josh, meet Stephanie.
Where is this, Josh?
Stephanie, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh my goodness!
I'm honored to host your company today. Enjoy your experience in the QAV showroom.
This is
phenomenal. We hope to see you again soon.
I'm blushing. Oh my goodness! Oh man!
So let's talk about what actually just happened there.
Yeah,
right?
please do.
No surprise, our showroom obviously has a lot of smart home and automation technology in it, and voice is becoming a pretty important part of how we interact with the environment and the technology. So in this case, Josh,
who's better than Alexa,
is definitely better than Alexa, is a voice platform with some artificial intelligence, and first and foremost, it is focused mostly on privacy. So unlike, you know, the Alexas and Googles of the world who want our information and want to hear what we're saying, Josh doesn't care about any of that. We're focused on privacy. And Josh just overlays right over our control system that we're controlling all of this amazing stuff with. So you notice that from that introduction to Stephanie, Josh opened the artwork here, the TV turned on to Apple TV, the shades raised, and the lights lowered. So there's so many cool features that we can do with Josh, and
it can be integrated throughout your entire home. Very similar to some of the other smart faces out there too.
Yeah, absolutely. And anything that's in the home that's technology and that we can control, you can just give simple voice commands like, okay, Josh, you could say, you know, good morning, or what's the weather, or stuff like that. So it's very simple and very easy to do.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tyson, we have gone through so much today, and I can't wait to go hang out with Josh here very shortly. But
now
just
playing easy music.
Ooh,
So,
I like it. He is easy.
So, so he actually caught, I said his name, gave the command that woke him up, and then I said, good morning. So that was part of a good morning scene that we have here in the showroom.
I like it.
And then of course I was rambling on about weather and everything else. He's like, what is he talking about?
No problem. No problem at all. You guys, does anyone have any questions out there for our viewers regarding any of the audio-visual stuff that we saw here today, or any of the stuff that could be coming in the future, or any questions at all?
Nothing.
Nothing? We're good?
All right.
Awesome. Well, I have a hot date with Josh. You want to go set that up?
All right,
in the
let's go
theater
get
room?
started with Josh. All right.
Wonderful.